Well, there's a trouble for former Maharashtra Chief Minister Vilas Rao Deshmukh, as the CAG report has now stated that Vilas Rao Deshmukh got a 23,840 square meter tract in Borivali, Mumbai at concessional rates. The land was reportedly allotted to Manjra Charitable Trust, backed by the former Maharashtra Chief Minister himself way back in 2005. And this was for opening a dental college, but much later on the purpose of land allotted was changed. Yesterday, stinging remarks by the Supreme Court. Today, again, the CAG report copy, which Times now has, of course, goes on to indict many ministers, one of them the former Maharashtra Chief Minister.
Absolutely. It seems that, it's quite a bad time for Vilas Rao Deshmukh. At the time, he was hoping that the Supreme Court would expunge the remarks made by the Mumbai High Court in their order they passed on Whistling Woods, cancelling the whole Film Institute's setup altogether. That didn't happen. The Supreme Court, in fact, came down quite heavily on Vilas Rao Deshmukh yesterday, saying he had doled out largesse to a film institute which was owned by Subhash Ghai. Now, the CAG report also indicts him. It says that he made offered preferential treatment towards a charitable institute, which he himself heads called Manjra Charitable Trust. This charitable trust promised the state, while acquiring the piece of land, that it would set up a dental college over there, got land at very concessional rates. That didn't happen because the state conveniently forgot to add a clause in that particular agreement, which is the norm, that the educational activities on that piece of land will be up and going within 2 years of acquiring that piece of land. That didn't happen for 4 years. The plot of land just remained with a Manjra Charitable Trust, after which it said we want to change it from a dental college to educational activity. And the state had absolutely no say left in the entire matter because they had forgotten, as I said, to mention those clauses in the agreement that they signed with Manjra Charitable Trust. So this trust ended up having this prime piece of land in Borivali in Mumbai at a very concessional rate, which it acquired in 2006.
Right, Paulami, thanks for joining us with those details.
Is he the man at the helm of multiple land scams in Maharashtra? On the day the Supreme Court criticized former Chief Minister Vilas Rao Deshmukh for his largesse in doling out land to Subhash Ghai, he was also indicted in a leaked report of the CAG for arbitrary allotment of subsidized land in Borivali to a charitable trust. The CAG report says Deshmukh approved the transfer of nearly 24,000 square meters of land to the Manjra Trust, causing a loss of 24 crores to the state. The report also says Patang Rao Kadam, State Rehabilitation Minister, allotted nearly 20,000 square meters of land in Pune free of cost to his own educational institute Bharatiya Vidyapeeth, though the market value of the land was 7.8 crores. PWD Minister Chhagan Bhujbal too gifted 50,000 square meters of land in Nashik to his own educational institute MET, resulting in a loss of 9 crores. Industries Minister Narayan Rane gave land in Sindhudurg to a public trust to build a community centre where a banquet hall has been built instead. The state lost nearly 7 crores. Agriculture Minister Radhakrishna Vikhe Patil allotted over 8,000 square meters of land in Pune to his father's Dr. Vikhe Patil Foundation, causing a loss of 74 lakhs to the state. Cooperation Minister Harshvardhan Patil and his wife own 2 government-subsidized flats in Mumbai against government rules. The indicted ministers and the state government have been evasive on the issue.
I think it will be appropriate to answer on the floor of the House when it will be tabled.
I have just got the copy of the CAG report. I'm looking at it. As per the procedure, it will be taken to the cabinet and then it will be taken appropriately as per the rules and it will be laid on the table of the Vidhan Sabha.
Mega corruption in land transactions seems to have become Maharashtra's open secret. Vilas Rao Deshmukh particularly named in several of these land scams. But with the state's probe into Adarsh much delayed, there seems to be little political will to tackle the problem. In Mumbai, Yogita Lamai.
Breaking news on the leaked Maharashtra CAG report that indicts 5 top politicians of the state for irregularities in land allotment. Vilas Rao Deshmukh has said to CNN-IBN that he will react after the CAG report is tabled. Vilas Rao Deshmukh also told CNN-IBN that he's certain that his name will be in the clear. Former Chief Minister and Industries Minister Narayan Rane has been named in the CAG report on alleged irregularities on land allotments. A copy of the leaked report is with CNN-IBN. Vilas Rao Deshmukh told CNN-IBN that he will be appealing the Supreme Court's remarks against him in the Whistling Woods case as well. Smita Nair joining us on the phone line from Mumbai. Smita, we have the leaked CAG report. Vilas Rao Deshmukh now saying that yes, he will again appeal and clear his name.
That's quite right, Karma. If I can describe Mr. Vilas Rao Deshmukh's response to the several charges that have now been levelled against him, particularly the one charge in that CAG report that is yet to be tabled, Mr. Deshmukh remains defiant. The BJP this evening in Delhi called for Mr. Deshmukh to step down as Union Minister. We've seen that call here in the Maharashtra Assembly yesterday as well. Even so, Mr. Deshmukh remains defiant. He says he believes when the CAG report is finally tabled on the floor of the House, one understands that it will happen on the 16th of this month. He believes his name will be in the clear, which is why he does not want to respond to contents, as he says, of a leaked CAG report. It isn't just that, Karma. More importantly, what we heard from the Supreme Court yesterday when the court upheld the High Court ruling on the Whistling Woods controversy, where Mr. Deshmukh had given away 21 acres of land in Goregaon, Mumbai to Subhash Ghai for setting up that film institute, Whistling Woods. The court coming down rather heavily on Mr. Deshmukh for handing out largesse as if it were his property to, quote, his blue-eyed boy. Mr. Deshmukh saying that he is going to appeal those specific remarks that have been made against him, seeking to expunge them from the Supreme Court's observations. So all that speculation of Mr. Deshmukh possibly considering quitting or stepping down over these charges have completely been quashed by him. He remains defiant. He believes, as he said, that his name will be in the clear.
Of course, opposition demand there growing for his resignation. Smita, also as far as the case is concerned, as far as the CAG report is concerned, it will be tabled later. Any time for that?
The opposition, Karma, has been consistently saying that this government is looking to delay every finding that puts the Congress government, former chief ministers, current serving chief ministers and legislators in an embarrassing position. The Adarsh Commission report, for instance, the interim report of which was expected to be tabled on the second day of the budget session wasn't done so. That commission has been given an extension now. One doesn't quite know if that interim report, which may have adverse findings against several Congress ministers, possibly former chief ministers as well, will ever see the light of the day. Similarly, the hopes of the opposition, so to speak, of this CAG report, which has adverse findings against so many sitting ministers as well, will it be tabled? One doesn't know just yet. The chief minister seemed to be indicating that one could see the CAG report tabled on the 16th of this month, which is when we'll see these contents become official, indicting, as we're saying, not just Vilas Rao Deshmukh, but so many other sitting ministers and legislators.